Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to my second video project, the laptop upgrade. Today we will start with the screwdriver, a laptop, and a place to put your screws once you take them off. First off, we go ahead and flip the laptop over, and then we remove the battery. Just set it off to the side. We'll take our screwdriver and remove screws, those three first. The first one is the lever that locks the hard drive in place. And like I said, we put the screws in a labeled container so that you know where they go. I've labeled them lever, case, and hard drive. Once you get the two screws from the hard drive, or from the bottom removed, you go ahead and slide it up easily and then take the bottom off. Next step is to remove the H labeled screws located here. This will release the hard drive. Once you pull this lever, it just ejects. The next stage is to remove the hard drive by pushing the back piece through out of the cradle. You grab the new hard drive and put it back in the cradle and line up the holes on the hard drive to the notches on the cradle. Just like that. Once you have them all in place, you can just take it and slide it right back in. It will click. And then we move on to removing the RAM. You grab those two pieces on the side. They pop up on their own once you release them, and then you remove it. Then you grab the new ones. Be careful to line the notch with the slot on the computer itself. You push it in at a slight angle and then press it down and it locks in place. Do that to both pieces. Very good. We're almost done. Now we go ahead and put the screws back in the hard drive so that it stays nice and firm. We want to put the locking screw back into the lever. Once we do that, we can grab the bottom of the case and just slightly above, and then lock it down by pressing it down in place, and then replacing the two screws. Screwing those back in. Sometimes they can be fickle. Grab the battery, make sure that the foot pad is in the right spot. Click it down and then flip it right on over. Now we're ready to test to make sure that we did everything correctly. You hit the power button and then hit the F2 button, which takes you to the setup. You keep pressing it until it changes the wording to say preparing to enter setup. Once you're in the setup, you go ahead and use your mouse to click on system information. Once you're there, on the other side of the screen, you will see how much RAM is installed, and in this case there's 24 gigs. And then once you scroll down, you'll see that the primary hard drive is installed. Very good. Now once you exit the setup, you can press power and see that it works properly by booting into the operating system. In this case, we're using Windows. Presto, we have a working operating system. Thank you very much and have a great day. This video was directed by Trey McBride, also narrated by Trey McBride, and filmed on location on McBride Productions property, aka Trey's home. Have a nice